Hey there, it's Ava and here's the magical number 7 plus or minus 2. Do you ever make a list before you go to the grocery store? Do you group your items by categories like vegetables, meat, and dairy? Well, I do. I love my lists. I also always forget them at home. Does that ever happen to you? Did you ever wonder why you can only recall certain items on that list but not others? George Miller had a theory that an average person can only hold 7 plus or minus 2 objects in their short-term memory at a time. This theory is known as the Miller's Law. One of the founders of cognitive psychology, and in 1956, in his most famous paper titled The Magical Number 7 plus or minus 2, he proposed that short-term memory has its limitations, including the span and the quantity of information that can be stored at a given time. In today's video, I was hoping to test this theory. The test. Before we start, I will ask you to get a pen and paper ready. Please do not write anything down till I instruct you to do so. This is an exercise where you will try to recall words you've just read from memory. So let's get started. In just a second on the screen before you, you will see a list of 20 words. Read them out loud with understanding and try to memorize them. Now you will have exactly 20 seconds to do so. After the time is up, I will ask you to think hard and try to write down all the words you can remember. Give yourself about 40 seconds for that. Feel free to pause the video and set a timer. So how many do you think you got right? An average person should remember anywhere from 5 to 9 items. Learn more about Miller's Law. One of the key concepts in the field of cognitive science is that of working memory, often called short-term memory. That all refers to the temporally highlighted availability of info about a small number of recent events and thoughts. Miller assessed that our span of memory was limited to about 7 plus minus items at a time. Remember when I asked you if you group your groceries into categories? Well, that's called chunking or clustering. According to Miller, we're able to remember more if we group information together related by perceptual features, like fruits, animals, numbers, etc. So while a word can be 6 letters, as long as the letters make sense to you, let's take the word coffee, you would remember that as one item versus EFEFCO, which would be considered 6 items. Remembering information by association, rhymes, shapes, or even stories can make all the difference. So next time you're going to the grocery store or helping your child study for a test, try these techniques and see if they make a difference.